welcome back to Eneija Builds. This is part 2 of our Forgotten Abbey. We are currently working on getting some details into this thing right here, into our main cathedral, I guess what used to be main hall cathedral thing. I don't know what it would have been called actually. Main monastery area. Anyway, I went ahead and removed the mossy cobble that I had in place in the previous episode. I think the green was just a little too vibrant, stood out too much, was kind of an eyesore. But I did remember some of these other materials like the cracked stone. So I have been going in and including that in order to continue this sort of worn look. And then I also included some of these chiseled stone blocks, stone brick blocks, to try and add a little bit of detail, but I don't want it to be too much. Now I did want to come in here, and I was thinking, I remembered that I also have these half slabs, so I think I want to kind of create like a little gap here, for example, but also do some stuff with these half slabs in general that I had kind of forgotten about. I'll do a little thing like that, that way it looks like there's like a little hole in there. So let's go ahead and pop some of these guys. Most of this is good as is, but we'll do, yeah, that's nice. A couple of different spots. I'm pretty content with how most of, oops, sorry Piggy, how most of this is going though. Let's go ahead and this looks good, this looks good. Maybe we'll do like some half slabs that go kind of in these corners almost. Yeah. Well, maybe that should be a cobblestone half slab for that spot. So we'll put it over there. But almost like maybe the bricks have kind of fallen or it's portions. Ooh, it could actually be like portions of the old flooring that used to be here. So let's do some of that. So we'll have some mossy, and then I guess I could just use normal ones, but yeah, I kind of like this idea. That way we can have it look like it used to be, this floor here, just in little patches so we don't want to get carried away. So we'll just have a couple of little spots, maybe like one more right here. Maybe that will connect all the way to there too. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's do one more over here. Let's actually connect this to the wall. Like that. And then we'll make that a mossy. Whoop. Or a half slab, that works too. Kind of like that, and then we could even pop a few, maybe pop a half slab on there. Do one right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. That looks good. Okay, I was also thinking, you know, I was talking about how I probably didn't want to include any part of the roof. And I still feel that way, but I'm also wondering if maybe this isn't tall enough, like maybe this needs to come up a little bit more. So I think I'll maybe, I mean, I'm pretty content with where it's at right now actually. So let's see, what do we want to do next? Let's go ahead and finish including some of these cracked stones instead of all of it being just the normal stone bricks. Let's even put one right there. Okay, and then let's put one right under there. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. Now I also thought it might be cool if we had a little tree, one of these dead trees that's kind of grown in here. Maybe like right here. And just a kind of little one. Let's see how these guys look. So they have like little branches coming off. Maybe just like that. Really tiny. Yeah, like it's still growing, it's still sprouting out. It's kind of a newer, except these are all old dead trees, so that doesn't make a ton of sense. But yeah, I think that'll work for the time being. Alright, now let's go ahead, we'll come back to that, but I think for the moment let's go ahead and come over here and get this guy started. So we're gonna go ahead and replace these with the stone bricks. We're gonna keep them mossy since they're near the ground. Gotten more wear and tear from the rain and whatnot. Let's go ahead and put a half slab there. Okay. Now this is just a little house, so we'll probably go ahead and start. I'm gonna leave that a little bit open there. And we're gonna build this up here just to get the basic structure. Again, this tree has grown in, so we want to make sure we keep that in mind as this comes up. This one's going to be a little more intact though than the other. Potentially. We're working in potentials. Let's go ahead and get this built up. It's quite the pyramid right there. Oh, we'll fix it up with some more stuff. Let's go ahead and have this come up though. Like so. Yeah. Yeah, and then this side can be kind of more dilapidated. And maybe even the, maybe the roofs. Maybe they were actually even out of wood or something, and so the wood is gone at this point. That could be part of the story, part of the idea. Go ahead and get some of these cracked blocks and some more mossy blocks. Little piggy's keeping us company. Now let's go ahead and start bringing in some of these wall pieces. I'm going to put one there, and then maybe one up there, one there, and we're going to change this to cobblestone, and probably this too. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. And then let's go ahead and get some stairs in here instead of the normal blocks. And let's go ahead and make this a stair facing this way. And I don't want to overdo it with the stairs though, so try and limit a little bit. Let's go ahead and have this face. Oh, that's good. I like that. Cool. Now, do we want to include a roof of sorts? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it all being open air like this, actually. The more I think about it. So I think we'll leave it without a roof. I do want to go ahead and... Oh, let's go ahead and, whoops, give ourselves a little bit of nature-y stuff going. I would like to include some vines on this guy, these guys. Oh, can you not? Maybe you can't plant these guys. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and get some vines on here. Oh, and they also have to be on wood. Oh, so that's going to be a little tricksy. So maybe there is an incentive to include some wood here. So maybe we could have like, maybe say there's still some beams. This is really going to change it. Or maybe this will just be a tree as well. But I really wanted to include the vines, so got a vine there. Let's go ahead and come over to this other one. I'm going to include some vines on these surrounding trees. I think that will help with that, the desire to include those and have them hang around this place. I could do something with a half slab there, kind of break it up a little. Put one over here too. Okay. So that looks pretty nice. Now, the next thing we could do, these are pretty simple ruins. I mean, I don't want to overcomplicate it, but I think I'm wondering about, let's go ahead and include, whoops, some of that leftover flooring here. Maybe there's one there too. And then over in this corner. That should be enough. Just a little bit. And let's include a half slab or two. There we go. And then I wonder if this needs, no, it's got enough cobble. So that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna have this come out just a little, just like that. And then tempted to do one there. Yeah, that's nice. Let's go ahead and do that here as well. Get this a little bit more. I want to get the outsides of this too, so we're gonna include some little nuggets of stone along the outside. Maybe they're bricks that fell or something. Or perhaps there used to be a little more to this building than there is now. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at our materials and see if we can get creative. Now, ooh, I hadn't thought of this, but I mean the metal probably would have been worn away. But what if there had been like some bars there? Ooh, I like this idea. This is good. So maybe there used to be these stained glass windows or something that had this iron encasement. So we'll just do it like that. Let's lose that one. Yeah, okay, I like the iron bars added to it. Makes it a little more interesting. We could do that. Some of these corners. Maybe that doesn't really make sense there though. Maybe there used to be like a window here or something. Let's go ahead and put one. Probably used to be a window there. And maybe there used to be a window here. I'm gonna go ahead and add some. Oh, this will help a lot too. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start adding some plants and some forestry. It's probably not the right word. It's okay. Let's make it look like this thing has kind of become overgrown. Actually, I don't want that one. Nature has overtaken it a little bit. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and get some just normal grass. Ooh, I love how that sways with this pack. Again, we don't want to do it too much. We just want little tidbits. But we already got one near there. Put one in that little nook. Several around this tree. A couple down here, and then over here. Works pretty well. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for joining us as we continue working on our Forgotten Abbey. So tune in for the next one. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. See you later.